Welcome back. Today we're going to be reading Chapter 8 of The Amazing Days of Abby Hayes. Of course, The More the Merrier. And this is written by Anne Mayer and published by Scholastic. Today's calendar quote comes from the 5th grade creative writing class. It says, "Inspiration comes from unexpected places." Mrs. Blender. Mrs. Blender is right. I didn't get my inspiration from inside or outside of the box. It didn't come from thinking, it didn't come from watching television or from standing in the rain in the dark. It came from Isabel's fingernail polish. Does Isabel know that fingernail polish is inspiring? Does she know that big ideas can come from such a small bottle? Today I'm going to buy a can of paint and a paintbrush. Today I'm going to paint my lamp purple. Other plans. Buy a purple bread spread, if Mom agrees. Buy a purple lampshade. Is there such a thing? Display purple toys on shelves. Guess I must start a collection. My room will be a palace of purple. I will turn it into an awesome, amazing, astonishing, adorable, absolutely Abby abode. May I paint my lamp? Abby asked her mother and father Saturday morning. Her father raised his eyebrows. Why not? Or rather, why? He asked. The last time we painted that lamp was when Isabel and Eva were babies, her mother reminded him. It was in their nursery. The paint is peeling off, Abby said, and it's an ugly yellow. Ah, his father said, drinking the rest of his coffee. May I paint it? Abby repeated. Oh, it'll spruce up my room. Yes, but only with the windows open, father said, and lots of newspaper on the floor. Newspapers aren't good enough. Should I put a drop cloth down? Maybe, her mother advised, or better yet, just paint it outside. Abby pointed to the window. It's raining today. I have to do it in my room. We have leftover paint in the garage, her father said. Odds and ends of blue, green, and yellow. You'll find enough to do a lamp base. But I want to paint it purple, Abby cried. Purple? Her dad said. Purple, Abby said firmly. It's my favorite color. I want purple in my room. Her mother nodded as if she understood. Do you think I can get purple sheets? Abby asked her. Or a purple bedspread? Your bedspread is in good condition, her mom said. And we have so many sheets, I don't want to have to buy any more. Abby's face fell flat. But I'll buy a purple cloth and make you new curtains, her mother promised. Yay, Abby said. Purple curtains. She flung out her arms. Mom, you're the greatest. There'll be purple everywhere. Her mom shook her head and then smiled. I'm going to the hardware store in an hour, her father said. Will you be ready? Yes, Abby said. Abby wandered through the aisles of saws, hammers, and drills, chalk and sealants, nail and screws, tape measures, and plumbing snakes. I never knew there were so many tools in the world, she said to her father. The paint's over there, her dad said. He pointed to a counter stacked high with paint cans. Pick some color cards and find the perfect purple. Then ask for a pint of semi-gloss paint. Sorry. Something fell. That's okay. Then ask for a pint of semi-gloss paint. There we go. A pint of semi-gloss paint? Abby repeated. You might even want a high gloss, he said. Depends on how shiny you like it. Abby looked at her purple fingernails. About as shiny as these, she said. It's your room, her father said. Bright purple will perk it up, Abby told him. If you say so. He pointed to the other side of the store. I'm gonna be over there if you need me. I've got dozens of things to buy. Okay, thanks, Dad, Abby said. She headed over to the paint section. Where are the color cards? She asked the woman behind the counter. Over there, she said. Do you have lots of purples? She asked. Oh, yes, the woman said. She was right. There were rows of color cards with every shade imaginable. Abby pulled 6 and compared the color chips to her fingernails. Do you need any help? The woman followed her to the color display card. I can show you what we have, or you can browse on your own. I'm trying to find this color purple, Abby said, pointing to her fingernail polish. Oh, kind of like what's on the cover of the book. We've never had anyone match their nail polish before, the woman commented. She took the color cards from Abby and quickly looked through them. This one, she said. Or this. It depends whether you'd like a redder purple or a bluer one. I like this one, Abby said. She read its name out loud. The People's Purple. The People's Purple. That's a strange color name, the woman said. Sometimes I wonder who thinks up all of these names. I'd call it jumping for joy, Abby says. That was how the color made her feel. That's a better one, the woman said. Maybe you should work for the paint company. Abby smiled. I could think of hundreds of names for purple, she cried. Jumping for joy. Particularly purple. Great grape. Purple majesty. The woman led her to the cash register. How much purple peoples? I feel like this is a tongue twister. How much people's purple do you need? She asked. And do you want it flat, semi-gloss, or gloss? I'm painting a lamp, Abby told her. I might paint my desk too. I would take a gallon of either semi-gloss or gloss, the woman advised. We have a sale right now, and you can get 2 gallons for the price of 1. Ooh, I'll take a gallon of the gloss, Abby said. I mean 2. With 2 gallons for the price of 1, she'd have the people's purple on hand for any purple project she could dream of. She could paint her chair, her bookcase, or her bed. Wait until her friends saw. They would be so impressed with her room. That'll be $21.95, the woman said. She hauled 2 gallons of people purple onto the counter. Here's a mixing stick too. Do you need paintbrushes or rollers or drop cloths? We have them at home, Abby said. She counted out the dollar bills in her pocket. Her father came up next to her at the counter. I'll pay for that, he said. You will? Thanks, Dad. Where's that pint of paint? He said, pulling out his wallet. I got 2 gallons. Abby pointed to the cans on the counter. 2 gallons? Her father cried. You don't need that much. It was on sale, Dad. No, Abby. But Dad, Abby protested, I need at least a gallon. I might paint my desk and chair. It's a 2-for-1 special, the woman explained. You might as well take the extra gallon. It's free. Her father shook his head. We don't need 2 gallons of people's purple. What if I decide to paint the old wicker chairs in the backyard? Abby said. I might want purple lawn furniture for my party. That's a lot of painting, Abby. It's hard work. You'll probably be fed up with painting by the time you finish the lamp. No, Abby insisted. I won't be. Abby, her father said, I have more experience in this than you. The sale ends tomorrow, the woman informed them. Abby took a deep breath. All right, I'll pay for the 2 gallons myself. It's my money and I can decide what to do with it. She laid $22 on the counter. The saleswoman looked at her father. That's it then, she said. You're taking 2 gallons? Yes, Abby said. Well, all right, her father said. He put his wallet back in his pocket. If it's your money. The woman put a paid sticker on the cans of paint. Here you are. Good luck with your project. Abby's father picked up the paint, and then they went out to the car. Paul Hayes put the key in the ignition, fastened his seatbelt. He sighed, and he tapped his fingers on the steering wheel. Suddenly, he turned toward Abby. Let's make a deal, he said. I'll pay for half of the paint. He reached into his pocket, pulled out his wallet, and counted out $11. Really? Abby said. I said I would pay, he said. I don't want to go back on my word. Abby flung her arms around her father. You won't be sorry, she promised. My room will be the most beautiful you've ever seen. And that's the end of chapter 8.